Alright, what's going on, guys? Sorry, give me a second. Set my shit to auto run on Sonic game on Roblox. Alright, we are here at Black Ops 7. It's been a while since I streamed. I haven't really been playing much. I wanted to stream. I've been kind of hopping on Call of Duty every now and then, getting at least like 3 guns done, and then hopping off. But for the update of how the camo grind is going, I do have, I don't have all the guns gold that I need, but, or no, I don't have all the headshots and special challenges for the things. I'm working on getting all the guns gold now, but I only have 29 out of the 30 guns I need, completed, because I did a bunch of those like specified weapon classes. I did ARs, SMGs, LMGs, marksman rifles, and I did the pistols. But all those together, as of right now, is only 29 weapons. So I'm going to wait for next season, and whatever comes out first, whether it's an LMG, an AR, SMG, whatever comes out, if it fills the slot of which I need it, that's going to be the gun I use for my 30th. And then do that for the camo. And then I'll have my 30 guns. I'll be able to run just all of those, and it'll be good. But yeah, so far I have all my ARs gold. I have all my SMGs gold. So I don't think I have my LMGs done. No, I definitely don't. But we're working on the marksman rifles first. Then we're gonna do LMGs, and then we're gonna do the pistols. And let me turn the volume up on this because this is really low right now. Something feels off with the setup right now. Something's not clicking with me. I think it's how close my monitor. I don't know, because I know I pushed my Xbox back on accident the other day, so that's messing with me a little bit. Is it the monitor? Is it like, I don't know, something fell off. Also, the webcam's off. Oh fuck, I didn't audio check. Alright, let me audio check on actual here. Alright, the mic sounds fine. Yeah, other than obviously the camo grind in Call of Duty, I've done a few of the Easter egg attempts. I think I've done like 3, but it wasn't even on like purpose. I would accidentally load into a like public lobby, and eventually like people were they want to do it. I carried the one time, I ended up dying on the fucking step where you're filling up the soul boxes, and that shit sucked ass. That step always gets me. I was doing that with one other person, and again I jumped into a lobby, got into it with one other person, or at least one other person that I'm staying, and we're doing the Easter egg, and we get to the boss fight, and I low-key let this dude down, and I die like so quickly. And I just kept dying. I'm gonna buy this first for the warden, so I can actually fucking reload. But I went and I watched all the videos on like the speed run of this map, and obviously like seeing the record holders and what they were doing, and honestly, yeah, they had some really good techniques. No one used the ability to like jump back and forth between time manually, or like doing it before a dog round, so that way it keeps you in whatever space. Okay, that sucked. Out of ammo. I have a dog round next round, but I'll buy. It's whatever. My whole point is to get kills rapidly, focusing on headshots again. But dude, running with this rampage inducer has made it so much better, dude. It's amazing. And it was so nice. Like the grind for gold is so much easier, and it only gets easier the higher rounds you go, and you're like grabbing more and more weapons. Because I started off only doing the ARs, so I did all my ARs, got them done. And then eventually I ended up doing, oh, I can change the green. I ended up doing like 4 ARs in my first game. And then obviously after that, there's 5 left. So luckily there's wall buys of like every weapon type usually. So this one on the future, this is the MAA1. So after I finish this, I can hop and straight use the MAA1 immediately. and we get 2 marksman rifles done, but if we get lucky and hit the box, we can get 3 done. But the amount of time it takes to get the gold is like, it's so quick. Because it's 150 kills rapidly, basically. And when you get those higher rounds, there's so many zombies, it is the easiest thing in the world to do. So like, I had no issues getting it done. And in one game, I got like 3 or 4 guns gold in 19 minutes. That's 10 minutes less than it took me to get all the headshots and the other challenges done. It took me like about 30 minutes a gun to get that. And that's only because I started using the Rampage Inducer. When I first started it, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to fucking die. But it is so much faster to Rampage Induce. Because the zombies, they just spawn more often. And they move so much quicker, so I can get the train going like a lot faster and a lot smoother. What perks do we have here? Vulture Raid. I like Vulture Raid as a perk. Right now I'm working on my Speed Cola for my Research Augment. I maxed out Stamina Up and Jug, both at 100%. The Jug one, I absolutely love that I finally maxed it out, because I have it so that way when I get hit in the back, it negates all damage. But obviously, like, the armor plate takes damage. But then I have the one where armor plates have more durability, and they increase damage mitigation. So I'll take less damage on every hit, which is absolutely amazing. Like, a lot of the ones I need to work on is I definitely need to get Mule Kit going, because I need to get the perks cost less. That's a huge one. Because apparently it makes them cost 1,000 points less to get your perks, which is actually extremely helpful. Because you'll buy that first perk for 2,500, and instead of the next one being 3k, it'll be 2k. And then obviously it scales from 500 up from there, but like, that's nuts. The second perk you buy is going to be less expensive than the first perk you bought. Also, I never bought my stage 2 armor, so Jug. Then I guess we'll go grab Vulture Raid. The Vulture Raid is good because just like you get extra points. The extra points in the salvage increase is absolutely lovely. Did I open the wrong? Oh no, it's all the way up there. I didn't even need to open that door. Check my PC, see if I needed any updates. But the Season 3 roadmap, dude, I didn't even look at all of it. The Battle Pass, I heard some people saying the Black Cell looks like the worst out of like all the Black Cells. This current season, Season 2's Black Cell, was absolute dog shit. And I saw the instant unlocks of the Black Cell the next season being the Valkyries. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm never going to buy any of the Black Cells, because to be honest, $30 for, like, that is absolutely ridiculous to me. For a game that has, like, a 1-year lifespan, I don't find it, like, any reason to really be putting money into it. Maybe I'll buy, like, 1 pack here or there. Like, in the past Call of Duties, I've only maybe bought like 1 or 2 bundles. Because Modern Warfare, oh no, because Vanguard was out before that. Cold War, I didn't buy anything, even though I really wanted to. I wanted to get the Maxis pack because she was like connected to zombies in the original cast, so I wanted that. Never ended up buying. I remember my friend was like, hey, I can buy you this for 20 bucks, or I can get you the Kakarot DLC. I'm like, fucking get me the Kakarot DLC. Why am I going to get a character and a gun when I can have a whole playing experience? Like, there's absolutely a ridiculous choice to make if I were to make it. Because it was going to be like a gift for like my birthday or something. I could make it blue, but it's like I don't need to. The Warden has good damage output already. Plus, if the MAA1 isn't blue already, I'm gonna need the points upgrade. How far are we into the gold? All right, we're really close. Yeah, I don't even need a double pack or anything. Yeah, it's still green. I'm trying to think. Cold War, I didn't buy any packs. After Cold War was Vanguard, right? I believe. Model for 2019, I definitely bought maybe a few packs, maybe one or two, but I used a lot of my free COD points as well. I think I bought a battle pass or two because I completed them, so I decided to buy them after completing them. Oh no, was that Model for 2019 battle passes? I can't remember. But I do know I bought like a few packs in that game because I mean I love that game. It was so fun. All right. But then in Vanguard, obviously they did the Godzilla collab, and I was like, I definitely have to buy a skin for this. I bought Mecha Godzilla, even though I barely played the game in general. And I didn't play Warzone either, so it's like I wasn't doing it for that. And then the mics are pretty far away from me. Let me put it here. Then Modern Warfare 2, I didn't buy any packs. I liked playing Modern Warfare 2. The only thing I didn't like was the perk system. Hated that. The weapon unlock system was also really fucking whack. Like, they did a lot of things wrong with Modern Warfare 2, but it definitely could have been good. Modern Warfare 3, though, I definitely bought maybe around like three packs. So I remember I bought one of the ones I bought had like it was Stiletto, I think it was called. But it was really cool. It was like she had like a red mask and like a diamond like pattern or whatever. It was simple but cool looking skin. It was an impulse buy, and I like almost immediately regretted it because it was $20. But then after that, they did their Godzilla collab. I bought the Shimu skin because I thought it was really cool. Plus, the Shimu skin had the MCW, so I was able to use it in ranked. And then I ended up buying the LA Gorillas CDL skins because I was really into playing ranked in Modern Warfare 3. But that's like all I really bought in like Call of Duty. Other than obviously like spending money on supply drops in, I think I only did that in Advanced Warfare. When it came to Black Ops 3, I never spent money on supply drops. Maybe Liquid Divinium more than supply drops, but I would use any COD points I got on like some supply drops. That was really it. The Nova line and the Swordfish would be really fun to get done with this. And I think after I get the camo for the weapon, I'm probably not going to do it in zombies. I probably shouldn't do it in multiplayer, but I want to prestige the weapons at least just once so I can get the attachment for them, because a lot of the prestige attachments are just OP as shit. Like, for example, the prestige attachment for the Swordfish is a 5-round burst. Pretty OP. It's one of the ones that I definitely want to grab. Here's the 48 Dredge one for the Sokol, which I definitely want. I love the 48 Dredge in Black Ops 3. It's a very underrated weapon in zombies, I feel like. Like, Dingo is obviously the best like gun to use in Black Ops 3 in general, but I feel like the 48 Dredge is definitely a good secondary choice. Alright, we're almost done with this. Should probably start hitting the box. See if we can get ourselves the Nova line or Swordfish. I don't believe the Nova line is a wall buy on this map. Let's see if we can get going here. Yeah, I am excited for Season 3. The new map definitely looks pretty cool. Little bits they've been showing us. It definitely, like, they're definitely starting to get more into giving the zombies maps atmosphere again, which I absolutely love. And people were saying like it gives off like the Rise and Rock vibes, which I definitely saw that when I first looked at it. Like, it's kind of there. I mean, we'll see in the long run exactly how we oh, it is, I forget, it is downstairs. So. Just to see how well they are doing Black Ops 7 Zombies, because the first map, I wasn't really interested in playing because I didn't really like the type of map anyway, like having to drive around to go to like different places and shit. It's definitely a cool concept. I just wasn't into it. Like, I never really was too into transit in Black Ops 2. So I mean, I was hyped they were giving it like a somewhat kind of like remake, but definitely wasn't my cup of tea. Astro Malorum, definitely a cool map, but Oscar is just so annoying. I didn't want to have to deal with that. And the fact that they had to nerf the Wonder Weapon like a week after it dropped is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure we got that. If we don't get it in like early box hits, I'm just gonna end up fucking restarting, hopping on with another gun. Oh, hello. It's like this rampage inducer by this fucking. It's just the only thing I hate about this zombies map is the amount of spawns there are for the tiniest like area ever. Okay, and he's crying for no reason. Like, the one thing I feel like that made the OG Nuketown Zombies fun, for me at least, was the fact that, like, yeah, it's Nuketown and it's a small map, so it's decently challenging. Perks falling out of the sky, so it's completely random, like RNG. Like, just a fun little map. But it helped that the zombies didn't spawn like fucking crazy. Like, obviously they did end up spawning a lot because of, like, it's high rounds, but they didn't have like 20 spawn locations in one corner of the map. They had like 2, and then you have to worry about the zombies coming from the other parts, like across the map. So it helped you not like bombard a ton of zombies in one area. You could have a crowd, kill the crowd, and then more zombies will come from a different area, and that's how you would kind of deal with it. I got 2 wardens in a row. I'm gonna do one more box hit. If we don't get it, I'm just gonna fucking reset. Yeah, okay. But it was crazy to see that the Nova line actually... Because when I was watching people use it during, like, the Easter egg runs, obviously before the Yovac came out, that was the go-to weapon in zombies, because it's just amazing damage output. I didn't know it actually went into full auto mode when you packed it. I thought it was still a burst, but it just had a really fast fire rate. No, it switches to full auto, and it is broken, dude. The amount of damage that thing does is nuts. But obviously, when everybody discovered that the Voyak was just OP as shit. Like, this thing's damage output is insane for, like, no reason. Like, amazing weapon for zombies. Because you look at the damage output, and it's kind of, like, the same as everything else. Like, it's kind of there. But when you pack in everything in zombies, for some reason, it's just, like, insanely more powerful. Like, not even close. I also finally went and I made all my zombie classes, so that way when I get them out of the box or when I wall buy them, they have attachments on them. I think we'll do the swordfish, because I don't think the swordfish will ever really hop in the box. Actually, no, DLC weapons can, but I feel like it's a lower chance. But the swordfish will probably go a little better than trying to run the Nova line right now in the beginning. Other than Call of Duty, though, I know I've been yapping about that. this Marvel Rivals season, dude, I don't know what it is. I think duo queuing is just not the way to go this season. Last season, it worked out for me and my friend, and obviously I ended up hitting Celestial, so it was fine. This season, duo queuing is like a nightmare. I swear to God, we get like the worst games ever. And we only end up winning when we're about to D-rank. Like, that always happens. The one day we were playing, I'm about to D-rank, and then we go on a 3-game winning streak. Crazy. And then yesterday, we lost 3 games in a row. We were about to call it. Then my one friend invited me. They needed 2 to fill up their squad of 4. So we ended up 6 stacking, and then we went on a 5-game win streak. Like, thank God. Like, I almost D-ranked. But, like, I don't know what it is, but duo queuing right now, like, just getting the worst possible teammates ever, and the enemy team actually have, like, brains. It's been such a bad experience so far. And my one friend, he literally just hit Celestial. But the thing is, he's putting so many hours into the game right now. Like, it's pretty much the only game he's playing. So, of course, he's going to hit Celestial, and he's a one-trick Jeff. So, like, it's going to be pretty easy. But the good thing, too, is that he has a team comp that works around his healer. Like, he definitely found the right people to play with because they play, like, dive characters. Like, one of the guys he plays with usually is a really good Captain America player. Like, absolutely amazing. The dude is great. He can play a good thing. Like, definitely a good player. We have a guy who's a magic main. Like, he's really fucking good. Like, definitely just some all-around good players on that, his, like, roster of teammates. And then, obviously, I jump in. I'm a really good healer. Or DPS if I ever need to. I play poke because I just generally do not think I'm ever going to be able to play dive. I feel like I do not have the brain capacity for that. But because in ranked, you know, I play Cloak and Dagger, that's my main. I don't only play Cloak and Dagger, I'm not a one trick, but majority of my time is on her, so it could definitely seem that way. But I'm a support main at heart. I don't only play Cloak, I play Invis, I play Loki. I have Ultron as one of my lords, just because I like Ultron, and I really like playing him. He's just not that good of a healer. But since Cloak and Dagger gets banned a lot, and usually when we're sitting there loading up our characters, the other person usually has Invis lined up, like they're ready to play Invis. So it's like, I can't take that, obviously. And usually I'll end up going Loki, but, you know, there's a lot of comps where Loki doesn't work. Like, if we don't get Moon Knight banned, that kind of sucks. If they have a Bucky, definitely can't be playing Moon Knight, because then, or definitely can't be playing Loki, because he's just going to farm the clones. So it's like, Moon Knight or Loki doesn't work into a lot of comps. So I started working on another healer. I was thinking of doing White Fox, because, you know, new character, and it's like, oh, I kind of want to learn her. New character, it looks cool, stuff like that. And then my friend's like, no, I want to learn White Fox. And she eventually turned out to not be like if you're dumb, she's not innately a good healer. You have to actually have some skill when you use her. But eventually I just ended up picking Luna, and Luna has been great. I love playing Luna. It was weird at first because she doesn't have like an insane heal output like Invis or Cloak, at least when it comes to group healing. Because obviously she has her clap ability, but that's on cooldown. So in order to group heal, you're relying on a cooldown skill. But her Snowflake's really cool. I don't mess around with that too much. I kind of just keep it on one person usually, like if there's a dive or if I have a flyer that I can't really look at too often. Just give them that so that way they can get some heals without having to worry about it too much. But her burst healing is amazing. The freeze is so fun to use. I love doing it. Like, it's amazing when they're playing like Thing or like Groot. Because like if Groot's not in, you know, his vicinity of CC immunity, and I just freeze him, like it screws him up so bad. Because he can't place walls during that, and he's getting hit like crazy. So it's kind of just messing up really bad. Especially if he walled himself off from his team on accident. Like, just to freeze him and actually screw him over on that is amazing. And I love doing it to Thing players. Oh my god, so fun. Because they get so aggressive. So if they're like close to my tank, I just freeze them real quick, and the tank DPS just like finish them off. Same with Hulk. The only thing that is like off about her is like I can't really see her projectile too well, so it's weird for me aiming wise to try and hit that consistently. Where are you going? But you know, she's the next character I'm gonna grind Lord for. It's gonna go faster than when I was trying to do Magneto. Magneto took me forever to get Lord. Like, usually getting a Lord character takes around like 20 hours, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Took me almost 24 hours or more to get Mag Lord. Like, took me forever. But, you know, I'm proud of it. Now, if I ever need to fill on tank, I can play Mag. So, obviously, I do want to learn more than just Mag. But it's like, I don't want to be playing a melee tank. Because, again, it's like that dive mentality. I don't think I have that. Especially when it comes to a tank. Like, that's a weird thing to have to do. Oh, I could have packed. I didn't notice how much money I had. So I'll have to turn it green. Yeah, right now, I think I'm still GM3. Yeah, because we started out in Diamond 1. We ranked up GM3, yeah. So I'm almost GM2. Like, I'm not doing too bad this season when it comes to ranking up, but it's like, it's just taking forever because duo queuing is so horrendous. I'm not trying to, like, jump too far ahead of my, my friend who I play with on duos usually. It's like, if I was playing with my friend who's a one-trick Jeff, like, I definitely would be almost near to him and, like, close to Celestial. But, I'm not trying to jump far ahead of my boy. Oh, Jug's right there. I need to buy that. I need to buy Jug and I need to buy armor. Oh, yep, okay. But I also saw for the... Or no, I moved on from Rivals without a segue. Just immediately. I do like it, though. I like that they added the one Tokyo Spider-Man map back to ranked. Definitely, it's been nice having another map. And then I think they removed one as well. But I can't wait for the new map to come out in the half season. Did they do a half season map? I can't remember. But Rivals, they're getting crazy with the skin favoritism. It really is nuts. The game's been out for a little over a year, and so many more characters have, like, just more skins than, like, other characters. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, Invis is on her 5th legendary as of, you know, whenever this next one drops, which is absolutely insane. Because they're dropping a pair of a Reed skin and an Invis skin together, right? But only one of them is legendary, the Invis one. And it's like, why would you do that? I don't know what's going on in the brains of the people at Rivals when it comes to giving people skins, but they have clear favoritism. And it's a lot of the female characters, too. I guess the only character you could say that's like a male character who gets a lot of the skins is literally just Jeff. But like Psylocke and Invis are skin merchants. Cloak and Dagger too, a little bit, because Cloak and Dagger has a good amount of legendary skins. I think they have 3, which is still more than a lot of other characters. Like Hulk only has 1. Ultron still doesn't have one. Like a lot of people are saying too. It's like some characters' strongest versions aren't their legendary skins. Like the old man Hulk. I don't remember what the actual name is. Like that's his strongest version. Yet it's not legendary. It's epic. And then Ultron, they came out with like a Odin's son Ultron again, not his strongest version, not a legendary. So it's just weird how they pick the rarities for stuff, and then like also what characters they choose to do it for. And a lot of people always talk about like when they're adding characters, they always add like the most inconspicuous character that nobody knows, and I feel like that's a good thing. I like that. But the next season we're getting Cyclops and Moon Girl. I've never heard of Moon Girl in my life. I definitely would look to see what she is. But a character I would definitely like to see added into Rivals is Shang-Chi. Or is it Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi. I don't know. I'd really like to see him in the game. I feel like it'd be an awesome character. I feel like he could definitely support, you know, with the rings. You can, like, almost like Ultron pass into his teammates or something like that. You could have, like, a cooldown based off of him. Or he could obviously just, like, be a DPS. Maybe even a tank because, you know, the 10 rings is supposed to be, like, immortal. There's definitely a wide variety that they could do for him. But he's just a really cool, like, Marvel character.
Good for me.
Oh, I saw the Nova line, though. It was in there.
Decoy going out.
Shit, I gotta be careful, because now I actually have that unlocked. If I get kills with this, it's gonna go crazy. I actually never used this.
Tell Sierra, this is what I needed.
It's pretty decent.
For the world, just better than what I have.
Is that the Nova line? No, it's the M10 Breacher.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Nova line, Nova line. There it is. That's the Warden. Never mind. It looked like it from afar. Alright. Again, too, if this box goes away, I'm just going to spawn in with the Nova line.
Lucky me, no line.
Let's leave, and then we'll start up with the Nova line. I'm happy though in Rivals though. I finally have a legendary skin for Cloak. I missed out on the Phoenix Force skin. I didn't know it was gonna be limited. I was like, I'm gonna save up and then eventually I'll have enough to get it for free. And it was gone. I was like 100 away when it left. I was so pissed. And then the ice skating one I just genuinely didn't care about. So obviously I ended up missing that. And then the new one was coming out. I'm like, it's legendary. It looks sick. You know, it's not too over the top. Cloak has legs. So definitely wanted to get the sounds that you get off of it are awesome. I like the special sound effects. Let's see what kind of attachments we have for this. So I ended up having enough without needing to spend money to get it for free, luckily. So that was really, really nice. And I think it might be a permanent skin too, a permanent legendary skin that you can buy. It might not be limited. Just because it seemed like one of those ones that's limited. It's not like a season themed or anything like that. It's kind of just a legendary skin that came out. But when it comes to the Rivals ranked and how terrible it's usually always been that I get a secondary healer, like obviously because I'm a healer, and then the second healer usually ends up being someone who's like absolutely horrendous, and it's a lot of invis players too. I don't know what it is, but invis players think their character is just absolutely busted, and it's like she somewhat can be, but you still have to be mechanically good at the game to play her properly. And I just get into the games, and these people are just stupid. Like, this one game, I was playing an Invis, and I don't know how she managed to live, but she would literally stand, like, 30 meters behind the team, obviously so she can heal without getting hit, like, during that point. But the thing is, they had a magic, and the magic would constantly go and dive her. So she would get hit in the back line with no help, and she would double jump and get away, and then she would start attacking me, and Invis would stay invisible while I'm being attacked. I would get no heals, and I would die, because guess what? There's also no awareness this season. A lot of the people I'm playing with just don't care about dive. They see a dive run past them, or, like, the healers are getting attacked, and they don't do anything about it. There's no help this season. Like, so many people are just unaware.
We're golden.
And it's just been not fun for us playing support this season.
Little tenderizing and they go down easy.
Yeah, it is rough. And there was a whole thing in the beginning of the season. Now we're gonna do a support strike, so everybody's banning supports, and it's like I completely can get down with banning like OP supports, but banning all supports is kind of ridiculous. You could ban like one or two, like perma, ban Gambit, maybe ban a cloak or an invis, whoever you feel like you don't want to deal with that game, and whoever you have on your team. 100% understandable. I understand a cloak ban no matter what. Even if you have a cloak on your team, I understand if you ban her, because it's just so much free value. But to ban more than like 2 healers is absolutely nuts. I feel like banning 2 of any category I feel like is almost crazy, other than like DPS, because obviously there's so many DPS characters.
Never underestimate a pissed off Air Force captain.
Like, I had one game where the enemy team, they used all of their bans, all 3 bans on 3 DPS characters. I was like, that's kind of crazy. Like, usually what we do is we end up, we ban Groot first. Groot's my, it's not even an off ban anymore. A lot of people ban Groot first, which I kind of hate,
Single clue.
because that was supposed to be like my thing. But we ban Groot, ban Moon Knight. If Gambit ends up getting banned, we usually end up banning just like another DPS maybe, or something that we need for the team. Like, we'll ban a thing because we have a magic. Like, we'll end up getting that.
Howdy, partner. Would a scoop of vanilla be too much to ask?
But ever so rarely do we really ban 2 of like one category. Like, I like banning one annoying character from each category so that way we can get like a good balance. But the group ban, I like banning Groot now because coming from a healer, it's annoying when he throws down a wall and I can't heal people behind it. But the thing is too, is like when people see Groot, you can physically see Groot place a wall behind you and they still walk backwards into it. It's like, would you rather have to face the wall hitting you while getting jumped by Groot, or would you rather just run forward into Groot and start like straight up boxing him in the face? Like, which would you rather do? Would you rather take 2 times the damage, or just fucking fight him there and actually have me like heal you because somebody destroys the wall? It's just annoying. Nobody knows how to like play around Groot, and it just pisses me off. So I just get rid of him because he's annoying. And his ult is ridiculous. Moon Knight, he gets banned. He just farms damage, especially if you don't have the right team comp for it. And his ult is absolutely ridiculous. The fact it covers like the entire objective, whether you're playing domination or you're playing like the cart, it completely covers it, and it's like you don't want to stay in that because it's gonna end up killing you. So if it's overtime and he ults, like they're basically gonna win because nobody wants to be on the cart when there's a fucking Moon Knight ult on it. Like, it's ridiculous.
Look who came to work.
Too much value for somebody who can just sit there and damage bot. It's ridiculous. It's like it's like Rocket, I'm gonna say. It's not like Cloak.
Well,
That's another comparison you could probably make, but I'd say it's more like Rocket for DPS. Oh no, Squirrel Girl's like Rocket for DPS. I'd say Moon Knight definitely is like Cloak for DPS.
see what happens when I'm on a roll?
Man, then we usually end up banning Gambit. Maybe we'll ban Invis, you know, just to get her out of there. If they ban Gambit. But another ban I usually like to throw out there is Phoenix, just because she's, you know, really good poke, and she has really good AoE damage. Elsa's another one. Ban Elsa quite often. Actually, I think I do rather ban Elsa over Phoenix. That's one of the bans we've been doing quite often, but she's not as widely played. Like, I feel like last season a lot of people played her because she was, like, obviously the new character. But I feel like so many people moved on from her. There's definitely still people who like playing Elsa, and she definitely is an amazing character still, like her ult and everything. I don't see her as much as I did before. Yeah, you know, that's our ban system, and I feel like it works pretty well. Get rid of group first. Like, that's a good one to get rid of first. Where are we at so far? We're already like halfway there. No jug. That's an L. But yeah, that's about it for rivals. When it comes down to it, like, this season for ranked has just kind of sucked. Because I hate that they changed it so that way the ban system, the ban phase it's a short amount of time. And obviously now you get to ban 3 characters each team. I feel like that's pretty good. Because they already had a fuck ton of characters, so only having 2 bans is kind of nuts. But, like, the thing I hate is that you can still both ban the same characters. I hate that. They didn't do a system where that's borderline impossible. Where 6 characters are getting banned every game. And not 4. I mean, before it was ridiculous because you were only banning 2 characters or 3 characters. Sorry. But now it's just even fucking more ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna get this done fairly quickly. Other than Rivals, though, I've been getting into Cyberpunk heavily. That Game Pass, my friend's always been telling me to play it, but I never could get it off of Game Share because he had it on PlayStation. But I'm getting into that. I didn't buy the DLC. I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. I think it messes with your main story stuff. I just didn't want to play it and have it while trying to do the first, like, the original game, like, by itself. But it's pretty cool. I like playing it. It is an amazing game. I like how much they've done with it, how they really love their craft, and they tried to keep it alive the best they can, and they did a good job with it, because they definitely came back and made a really good game. Like, I like the map. The map is amazing. I love the contrast between the different areas. Like, it's really cool. None of the areas feel repetitive. Like, I feel that's the thing with a lot of open world games, is eventually some areas it just kind of like feels like it's another area that you've already been to. Stuff like that. The only thing is the missions, you know, they're quite repetitive, but still fun. Like, I've done pretty much all the side stuff I can as of right now. The only thing I haven't really done is I have the Skippy, the gun, but you have to get like 100 kills or so with that. Or, you know, shoot at 100 people with the auto aim in order to get it, like actually start working and stuff, get a side quest going. I haven't done that because it's such a weak gun. It's so weak, but obviously you have to upgrade it. So I think what I might do is I'll focus on upgrading it, and then I'll start actually properly using it and stuff like that. But it's ridiculous. But, like, I've barely started playing the game, and I'm already, like, maxed out on my character and stuff in my specific build. So I've been building a stealth build is what I went for. So I pretty much have all the cyberware that gives you increased stealth damage. So, like, sometimes, bro, I'll hit a 1400, like, stealth hit, and it will just absolutely obliterate any enemy at that point. Like, a headshot, stealth kill, dead. They're gone. Why did it stop auto running? What happened? Okay, my game broke. But it's been really fun. I already have a ton of hours on it, like an insane amount of hours on Cyberpunk. Ugh. Yeah, I'm rocking like a pistol stealth build, and it's like I'm rocking one pistol with the suppressor on it, so that way, you know, I can be stealthy and it has a good range, all that. And then I'm rocking a revolver as my secondary, because in the skill tree there's one where, like, when you're using a revolver or a sniper, there's some, like, extra stats that you can get with the skill tree. So I have the revolver as my backup in case, like, things go down and, you know, I can't be stealthy anymore, you know, and I gotta just go like crazy. Like, I have the revolver. So that's really fun. And then obviously you can work with the quick hacks. I like that. Kind of reminds me of Watch Dogs, like being able to distract the enemies. I can pull somebody away from like their partner and then just go real quick. Like it's really fun. I try to be stealthy on every mission I do. And obviously, you know, sometimes it fails, sometimes I'm able to do it. It's definitely like a spectrum of like how hard it is to be stealthy in certain missions. But you know, I still try to make it work. Alright, that's all our marksman rifles. We got them all done in a span of 46 minutes. Definitely could be more around like 30 minutes because I was running around hitting the box and shit. But that was really quick. And then now we have our LMGs to work with. I don't know why I skipped over the LMGs, but I did. I definitely got to change this one up. I'm not going to be... Oh, no, because it's not headshots. It's just rapid kills. Plus, I used this for the headshot build, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Definitely work on that one first. But it'll be next time I hop on Call of Duty, because we're not going to do that. I was going to play this and then hop on Cyberpunk. Which... I guess I could, but I don't want to be like streaming Cyberpunk, to be honest. I just kind of want to enjoy the game. What else do we have here? I've been seeing a lot of Borderlands 4 stuff, and especially since Cash came out recently, and they have the DLCs out now. I think I saw they brought Ellie back. That shocked me. They have a Mad Ellie DLC. Let me see. Borderlands 4. Go down to the add-ons here. Yeah, because there's Mad Ellie and the Vault of the Damned. That's the first DLC. So obviously you get Cash, and then the DLC is based off Ellie, which is pretty cool. Legend of the Stone Demon. I didn't see that one before. I did have fun when I was playing Borderlands. It's just, I was having so much fun with the game. I was enjoying it, running through the story, everything. And then I got into the new area. I go down, you go to Moxie's bar. We saved Lilith. Like, literally just after saving Lilith. And... get down there, Zane has a side quest. I'm like, oh, cool, okay. Next time I hop on, I'll do Zane's side quest. I hop on, I can't do the side quest. My mood immediately murdered. And I'm like, I don't want to play this game anymore. It bugged out, and I haven't played it since. I mean, obviously, I played it like a little bit after that. You know, continuing to do like other stuff after it. But it's just like, I really wanted to do all the side quests that I could. Like, doing everything that I possibly could while also doing the story in my first run, and it just sucked that I couldn't continue. Like, that pissed me off. Like, I'm really gonna miss out on one side quest because the game bugged out on me. And then after 3 updates, it still wasn't fixed. Like, I kept checking after I saw the game update, and it just never worked. I'm definitely gonna go check again after, like, this, because I definitely want to go back and play the game. I liked Borderlands 4. That just, it killed my whole, like, vibe when that happened. I'm gonna call it there. I just wanted to, you know, yap and, you know, just, I was getting my camos done, so I wasn't really doing too much. But also, the stream on YouTube era may come to an end soon. I had my dad put my PC up on Facebook Marketplace, and a lot of people have been, you know, sending out offers, but, you know, I'm not sure if he ended up telling the one guy yeah on his offer for the PC. I think he might have forgot to tell him, but I'm like, sure, whatever, because people are offering like the same amount of price for it. Everybody wants to get it for like $200. And it's crazy because I definitely wanted to sell it for more, but people aren't buying like all the streaming stuff together. They're like, oh, can I just get the PC and like the keyboard and mouse or just whatever? And, you know, it definitely sucks. I wanted to sell all together just so I could make the most amount of money off of it, but people don't really care about, you know, a lot of this stuff, so. But yeah, eventually it might just be me streaming on Twitch through my Xbox, and I can still have webcam. I can plug my USB webcam into my Xbox, and I can still rock it on Twitch. But yeah, YouTube it might be done for a while until I eventually end up saving up for like a good PC. But that's gonna be it update wise when it comes to games. But thanks for watching. If you watched for like this little bit, just wanted to catch all up on how Call of Duty's been. I'm trying not to like burn out on Call of Duty, because I am enjoying the zombies, but I don't want to just like run through it, do all the weapons, and just be like sitting there brain rotting away, just fucking killing zombies 24/7. But that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.